Serving game number 1.
0-0-2. Side out.
We've seen Parris Todd several times on the PBA Tour.
0-0-1.
Typically playing on the right side of the court. Today she is playing on the left as she's pairing up with a lefty.
Point.
And Irina Tereschenko, Jessie, Irvine usually play straight up together, meaning that they don't prefer
1-0-1.
either side. So they have a lot of different looks. It's great to see Irina Tereschenko, the MLP great, but also a historical figure here at the PPA Tour where she won the first gold medal at the PPA Mesa tournament back in 2020.
Side out. Zero, 1-1. Point.
Jade, Kawamoto, Parris, Todd aiming for Irina Tereschenko's backhand. See if that's going to be their game plan here
1-1-1.
to take them to the quarterfinals.
Second serve.
You'll see Tereschenko and Irvine. They're targeting most shots over to Parris Todd on the left side.
1-1-2. Side out. One, 1-1.
Good drive from Jessie Irvine. Again, Parris
Second serve.
Todd going over to Irina Tereschenko's backhand. Both teams settling in here.
1-1-2. Side out. 1-1-1.
Jessie Irvine's looking really good right now. She's been coming to the middle of the court a lot, attacking a lot of shots. She's had some great anticipation coming in and putting pressure on her
2-1-1.
opponents. Good lead from Tereschenko. An amazing point by all 4 players. Some quality pickleball, some great patience, a lot of movement to get the opponents out of position.
2-1-2. Side out. 1-2-1. Second serve.
PPA women's doubles gold medals.
Side out. 2-1-1. Second serve.
Couple missed shots from Jade Kawamoto in game number 1.
2-1-2.
Great combo there from Parris Todd.
Point.
Also doing a great job at coming to the middle of the court, really staying aggressive and taking control over the point.
Point.
Reoccurring theme going to the backhand of Irina Tereschenko.
4-1-2.
Kawamoto and Todd with a 3-point lead.
Point. Timeout receivers, 5-1-2.
So down by 4. Irvine, Jade Kawamoto ahead by 4 here in the round of 16.
Side out.
And that was a good time out as momentum has shifted. And just as I predicted,
1-5-1.
Jessie Irvine coming over to the right side. Yeah, I feel like Tereschenko plays a lot better on the left side of the court. Sometimes she plays better on the right, just depending on the day. But right now they switch things up and have immediately gained a point after that timeout off the net.
Point.
Great play by all 4 players. Parris Todd doing a tremendous job at moving that ball around, but the great thing about Irina Tereschenko is she's able to slow the pace of the game down with her dinks and keep the momentum to her standards. Jessie Irvine just coming over to the middle on the right side from the right side of the court, looking since they took their first time out. Now Parris Todd, Jade Kawamoto need to find a solution to this mix-up here.
Second serve.
And a great look as Jade Kawamoto goes behind Irina Tereschenko, still targeting that backhand.
4-5-2.
Tereschenko.
Side out.
Now the momentum goes over to the side of Parris Todd and Jade Kawamoto.
5-4-1. Point.
Again, to the backhand. Irina Tereschenko has to be ready. She has to anticipate that that ball is coming to her direction.
Second serve.
Oh, that ball was just wide, but again, the pop-up off of the backhand.
6-4-2. Side out.
Todd and Kawamoto able to gain one there on that side out.
Second serve.
Something that I've seen here on the PPA Tour is Jessie Irvine's serve and drive have improved tremendously.
4-6-2.
And we've seen her in the singles draw, which I think has been helping her with that part of her game.
Point.
And something that I love from Tereschenko, she plays with the level of the ball, meaning the height.
5-6-2.
So a lot of times a ball might look attackable, but that ball diffs because she puts so much backspin.
Point. Did not see that ball. See it, ref? Ball stands, point.
So there is a challenge system here on Grandstand Court, but Kawamoto and Todd do not challenge the call. Great setup and put away from Irina Tereschenko. Closing in after her drop there. Oh, and that ball tips in. Jessie Irvine, incredible gets. And you're gonna see a lot of shots now. A lot of balls are going to Parris, Todd, and Irvine and Tereschenko are now ahead by 2.
8-6-2. Side out.
And there's the stop for the side out.
6-8-1. Second serve.
A little high on that third shot. Jessie Irvine taking advantage and putting that
6-8-2.
ball right behind Parris Todd.
Side out.
Big side out for Tereschenko and Irvine.
8-6-1. Point. Nine, 6-1. Second serve.
Great pressure from Kawamoto.
9-6-2.
Nice. Goes just deep, and it looks like Parris Todd and Jade. Game point for Irvine and Tereschenko.
Side out.
A great timeout as they save the game point. They need to work here in order to tie things up.
6-10-1. Point.
Little sneak attack from Parris Todd.
7-10-1.
A little too much there from Parris Todd as the ball goes wide. And Parris Todd is questioning the call. They can challenge.
No, not to overrule. You can challenge, of course.
So Parris Todd will go ahead and take the challenge.
Can't challenge. No problem. I'm sorry, what was the call? Yes, I'm asking you. Ball was in.
resume here. It should be 8-10.
Time in. 8-10-1. Point.
So you see the strategy of going to the backhand of Irina Tereschenko, and they're trying to really
9-10-1.
be disciplined here in order to tie things up.
Point. Timeout receivers. 10-10-1. 1
Things
minute.
are tied up here on game number 1.
Point.
Again, that missed backhand of
Game
Irina
point.
Tereschenko, and now things have turned. Now it's Todd and Kawamoto with the game point.
11-10-1. Point. Game. 12-10. Timeout.
Ball
10.
is wide. Todd and Kawamoto take game 1 after having a game point.
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click leagues today to get started.
TV if
New
you
ball,
wanted to
game 2
check
time in,
out
0-0-2.
what's going on championship court. But here we are with game number 2.
Side out.
Todd and Kawamoto mixing up the dinks really well. They did not even have to initiate or speed
0-0-1.
things up. Patience has won them the first side out of the game.
Point.
And when the time is right, they will be aggressive. They will earn the first point of game number 2.
1-0-1. Second serve. One zero two. Point.
2 quick points here. Great start for
2-0-2.
Kawamoto and Todd.
Point.
Now Jessie Irvine struggling with her backhand.
3-0-2. Side out.
Nice controlled backhand flick from Jessie Irvine. Want to see the energy.
0-3-1.
Tereschenko and Irvine, I want them to get pumped up here. A little bit more athleticism. They really have to work for these points now. Irina doing a great job at covering that middle, but Todd sees that sideline on the backhand side and just nicely places the ball there.
0-3-2. Point.
Parris unable to get over the top of that ball to hit down.
1-3-2. Side out. Three, 1-1.
A pop-up dink from Irina Tereschenko, giving Kawamoto the opportunity to put that ball down.
4-1-1. Point.
Some quick points here for Kawamoto.
5-1-1.
First time playing together.
Point.
That ball stays in.
6-1-1.
Playing the round of 16, one of the women's doubles matches of the day.
Point.
Irina Tereschenko now staying on the right to see if she could find some momentum there after the timeout, but
7-1-1.
Todd and Kawamoto playing solid as ever.
Second serve. Seven, 1-2. Side out.
Timeout worked. Now Jessie, Irvine, and Irina Tereschenko have
1-7-1.
to gain some momentum here in order to close the gap, force a game 3.
Second serve.
Great spot from Jade Kawamoto. She never hits the ball into you. She always makes you work, and she makes you stretch or
1-7-2.
either take a step to each ball that she hits.
Side out.
And no point scored.
7-1-1.
Great setup from Jade Kawamoto. Catching Jessie Irvine off guard there. Parris Todd
8-1-1.
for the put away.
Point. Nine, 1-1.
ATP, and it is clean for a point.
Match point.
And here we are with match point number 1.
10-1-1.
Another ATP, and this time for the match. Parris Todd and Jade Kawamoto take it in straight games, defeating Jessie Irvine and Irina Tereschenko, the veteran team,